So my name is Alex Williams. I'm the head of animation at Escape Studios, the founder of the online animation school Animation Apprentice, and I also run the online MA in 3D animation at Bucks New University. And one of the most common problems that junior animators face is the question of shooting live action reference. And this is a really interesting conundrum because most people don't go into animation in order to get up on a stage and act and perform. So it comes as a bit of a shock to student animators that actually this is something you're going to have to do in order to become a successful animator. And when I say that it's something you're going to have to do, I mean exactly that. You're going to have to learn how to act out shots and how to film yourself acting out a character animation scene. And this is something that is done on pretty much all productions. I mean, I can't really, sometimes obviously if you're animating an octopus or something like that, you're not going to shoot live action reference. But whenever you're animating human beings, unless you're working on a mocap movie, in which case it's done for you, as it was for me on, say, Monster House, unless you're on that kind of a film, then you're going to be filming yourself or filming your colleagues or filming your friends acting something out in order to use that for live action reference. And I cannot tell you how many times live action reference has got me out of a hole working on a film. And I've been going over recently some of the shots that I did on different movies, The Thief and the Cobbler, where the cobbler is escaping from the cell and he has to kind of pull himself out of a hole and get himself off the ground. That whole shot was done by me using live action reference. I filmed myself doing it on a video camera and then essentially just copied the reference. The technique that animators used to describe as rotoscoping back in the old days in order to make it feel believable. My dad, working on The Thief and the Cobbler and many other projects, he used to use live action reference all the time. I use live action reference on The Road to El Dorado, on Sinbad, on pretty much every film I can think of. The majority of my shots, I would say, I use some kind of live action reference to get me through. And it's such a dependable workflow, and yet when you go and see a movie, you go and see a Pixar movie, you go and see a Disney movie, you don't see the live action reference behind the work, right? All you see is this beautiful final finished product that the animator did. But it's so important to video yourself acting something out and then to be able to use that as reference for your animation. So how do you do it? So that's the second thing. So obviously you're going to need a smartphone, but everyone's got one of those pretty much these days to record video, just like I'm doing here now on my iPhone. And you're going to need a tripod. Again, I've got a very inexpensive tripod. I bought it at Amazon for £13. It's current. I can't show it to you because it's holding the camera, so it's currently in use. But you can find an inexpensive tripod at Amazon for a very low price. And once you've got that, you're off to the races. Close your bedroom door, don't let anyone in, act out the shot, and then you can use that reference. You can import that reference directly into an image plane in Maya. If you go to my animation blog, the Animation Apprentice animation blog, you'll see how to do it. There's a tutorial that walks you through the process. You can put that live action reference on an image plane and you can use it to animate your shot. And this is one of the principal techniques that I teach when I'm showing students how to use live action, how to get that footage into Maya, and then how to use that as the basis of your shot. It is such a dependable workflow. But animators, we do tend to be a bit shy. We don't necessarily want to be on stage, so you're going to have to overcome your shyness. And like I said, you don't have to do this in front of other people. You just need to do it at home, in your bedroom, with the door closed, with a tripod, act out the shot, do multiple takes. Your first take will probably suck. Keep doing takes. Just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until the memory on your phone is full. Download it all onto your desktop, scroll through it, and eventually, if you do it often enough, you're going to get a take that you like. And then trim it to the right length, and now you've got the basis of live action reference for your shot. And this is just a system of working that is dependable and reliable and will get your shots approved by Friday afternoon by the director time after time. And that's why I teach it, and that's why it's such a great workflow. So how can I help you to become a professional animator? First of all, subscribe to my YouTube channel, get all my free stuff. Secondly, if you want to get started now, sign up for my course on animationapprentice.org, or come study with me at Escape Studios, or sign up for the online MA in 3D animation at Bucks New University.